Hi, we're speaking with Cindy Estis Green of the Estis Group, and we're talking today about findings from the just completed study for the HSMAI Resort Best Practices Initiative entitled The Voice of the Resort Customer. And Cindy and her team spoke with meeting planners, leisure guests, and travel agents to get their opinions of meetings and trips to resorts. What do you think was the biggest surprise in the findings?
Well, I guess I expected, because of the recession in late 08 and 09, that many of the customer groups, meeting planners, travel agents, and leisure guests, would find that service reductions because of the the reductions in business levels would start affecting the experience. And I guess a happy surprise that I found is the service expectations and the service delivery were excellent across the board in every customer group.
And in terms of the meeting planners, how are they looking at resorts today in terms of planning and choosing resorts as destinations for their events?
Well, many resorts, some of them were affected by the political rhetoric about having a meeting in a resort, and that was considered a bad thing, and nobody wanted to be caught doing that because it put them in a bad light. And others were just affected by the economy and just had to reduce their business levels. All of them, without exception, said they want to be back. They want to be back with more meetings than they had before. And for those that had meetings in downtown locations because they had to avoid resorts or because they thought the cost might be less, reported that their experience was not the same, that they weren't able to achieve the same kind of results from their meeting, and that they'd be very happy for the types of meetings that are appropriate for resorts to go back to the resort setting that worked so well for them.
In terms of travel agents, what are they looking for or asking for from resorts on behalf of their customers and clients?
Well, what travel agents seem to be doing now for clients in a resort situation is booking ancillary services for them, handling complex kind of needs, making sure that they can get the wave rider when they need, or booking the horseback riding or the spa treatments, making sure that they get them when they want them, making sure that the room types, which in resorts can be a little more varied, that they get the room types they want, the connecting rooms they want if it's a family. So travel agents need somebody to deal with on property that can deliver for them and that they can make sure can get them the services that they need. And I think the other part of what travel agents are looking for is making sure that the properties view them as a partner. They don't want to be cut out and have direct offers being made to their clients. They want to work together. And if there are special deals on, they just want to be informed. They just want to know what's going on so that they can be as knowledgeable or more knowledgeable than their clients, instead of their clients knowing something that they haven't heard about.
And then when we talk about leisure travelers, how are they selecting resorts today?
Well, some of them are using the consumer review sites and that kind of thing, but without exception, again, everybody talked about recommendations of family and friends. I mean, they depend on other people to refer them. And the other thing that they do, if they don't have a specific recommendation to start out with, they go online, and everybody's going online. I mean, I talk to people who are seniors, and I talk to those who are baby boomers, and I talk to the younger set that you might expect to go online. And without exception, everyone's going online. They tend to start their search at a higher level, looking at the aggregator sites using search engines, and they all end up, again, without exception, on the resort's website. And they specifically want to find a lot of content on the website. And then they call the reservation center or the concierge to get more information. So they're interacting directly with the resorts, but they're looking to the outside and to broader resources to try to direct them. A lot of them look at the destination first and then choose the resort, but many of them choose a resort directly if it's something that's referred by family or friends.
Great. Very, very interesting findings, and very timely for today's economy. You can learn more about this best practices study and the other resources for resort marketing from HSMAI at resortmarketing.org. Thanks, Cindy.
Thank you very much.